Good morning, everyone. Today is going to be a different style of vlog. I wanted to show you one of the things that are very, very different from me in the states that I have to deal with, had to adjust to. It might be very common for you guys, very familiar. For me, it's way different. It's a completely 180 from what I used to live like. Whether it's good or not, I guess we'll see.
This is what we usually hold within our trunk when we go anywhere. However, to fill all the trash, I have to take everything out every single time. This equipment is also stored in the car and has to be taken out as well. Once we're ready to go, we have to fit in all the trash in the car and hopefully it fits. We try to go twice a week just so we don't have too much. As I was getting ready to go, I had a little angel come up to me.
Daddy,
What?
can I please come with you?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Did you come mad at me?
So this is not staged. I was about to get out and here we are. I'm gonna have to put my fault scanner in there and see what that means.
One of the biggest decisions we had to make is what kind of vehicle we want to start out with in America. It was very apparent and obvious to us once we knew what house we're going to live in and what kind of neighborhood that we would need a 4x4 vehicle capable of trekking and going off-road like you see right here. This is just getting out of the neighborhood. You can very visibly see the suspension, wheels, tires just working very hard. Keep in mind this is a daily drive we used to have to do just to get to town and to Rafael's school at least twice a day. It's very taxing on a car or any vehicle really.
Quite stinky here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's more garbage.
Alright, let's go home.
Most of our neighbors also have 4x4 large vehicles, and we decided to go with a 17-year-old model because we were afraid that the suspension might not do well over a long time. So we decided to make this into a project vehicle that we can give to our kids many years from now. A lot of you have left us comments and questions asking why we would go with such an old vehicle. To be honest, it's been hassle-free for the most part, and it's very low mileage with really good potential for long term. And the conditions that you see on this day are very good. As you can tell, the skies are clear, the ground already soaked all the water, and it's generally not muddy. So think about how bad it gets when it's rainy over here and we have to get back home from town. Rudy knows to stay away, but I actually called her here to say hello to Abigail.
How'd you like your ride?
Good.
Good? Oh, Puppy is in. She wants to come with us. Well, we just got back, Rudy.
You can take another one later, Rudy.
We just got back, Rudy. Come on. Come on.
Hey, Rudy.
Oh, there she goes. Yeah, she's so excited now. Oh, come on. She's too excited. She just wants to go somewhere. But Rudy, we just got back. Let's go. Come on.
Rudy, you can do it later, Rudy.
Yeah.
Can I tell you the camera something?
Yeah.
Rudy, we can take a call right later.
Oh, okay. I'm back from the trash run. It takes about 30 minutes to an hour usually because we have to get out of the neighborhood, we have to drive back, and of course the process of waiting in line to actually throw the trash out. It's very different from what I come from to that. Very big difference. Now it's time to make the kids lunch, and for us as well. We're going to make a mix of meats, so I have hamburger for me and Andrea for today specifically, and chicken for the kids, which is gonna be leftovers as well. So this is what we got. 2 packages of chicken, which are boneless tender. Young chicken, it says in Hebrew. I'm pretty sure it would say pargit, but it isn't. And we have this, which was on big sale. The deal for this was buy one, get one, which was really good at the time. So I am contemplating making chicken curry with theirs, so we can have that for like 2 or 3 days straight, I think. And then the hamburgers, that's all I'm going to eat today. I had some blueberries this morning, about 20 I'd say, and I'm going to have probably 2 to 3 hamburgers. Andrea's going to have 1, that's all I'm going to eat. However, I might be able to bike ride today for the first time in about 6 months. I'm going to try to take advantage of it and go there. It might be about 82 to 85 degrees, but it doesn't seem like it's going to rain there where I'm going. So I had plenty of time today to dry up. It's 99 right now, and hoping for the temperature decline to help me out with that. So I might have to eat later on as well, but for now, that'll do. Okay, we got the hamburgers, and I'm going to lightly coat them with Old Bay. Sorry I didn't show the process of how that was made, but if you don't know, then it must be a secret. So that's our chicken curry. That's how much rice we made. And this has to be one of Rafael's favorite meals. Alright, so what do you think about your food?
Super good.
Do you know what the name of it is? Chicken curry.
Chicken curry.
Yeah, we haven't had that in a very long time. And yeah, that amount of food should probably last us 2 to 3 days at the very least. For lunch only. If we have more, then maybe less. And that's the total that it's made. So we chose to purchase that vehicle specifically because of the terrain, the conditions, the longevity we were thinking about, and generally speaking, the tasks that we would have to do with it. So while gas was a little higher before COVID, it's substantially lower than we have in Israel. So to us, it was very clear. I actually calculated how much it would cost us annual cost for gas with that model, with the average miles per gallon. And it turned out to be about a fourth of what we spent on our Ford Focus in Israel. So to us, that was not even a consideration we had to deal with. We thought about what vehicle we could get for the least amount of money that will give the most on return from what it is. We could have chosen to go with the Lexus or a GMC or any other big car. We have Ford Explorers everywhere around here, but those would cost $15,000 to $25,000, sometimes even $30,000 for the vehicle we were looking for. Again, looking for longevity, for long term, and not just the now. We don't really care about the now as much as we do long term. So this vehicle granted us debt-free, very long term, many years of fun to have with it. It's not the nicest daily driver, and it is, you know, big and clunky, and it's sometimes you have to deal with faults. But overall, I'm very happy with it. I'm sure Andrea is just as happy because she hasn't said a thing. Usually when that happens with a car, she loves it. The skies are very clear. Thunderstorms were predicted for today, but they're scattered, and so I think the weather should be just fine for me to go bike riding. It is about 89 now, and I have to count. Like, I can't even imagine counting in Israel, having to rely on the weather forecast every single day of my life, because there we would just go. You want to go somewhere? Let's go. And here you just have to plan it out, even if it's for that same day. It's amazing. And with YouTube's instability and unreliability, she has to do this. We're finding a system here that works. This seems pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I'm going to teach people how to vlog so they can make money at home. But you won't start making money for a year or so. But it's, I've worked on YouTube for 5 years every single day without getting any pay. No pay at all. Nothing. No sponsors, nothing. So, yeah, I'm going to teach people how to make no money for several years.
So YouTube, as a company, to our inquiries, their responses are normally, we are expecting for some channels, some family channels, to get hurt. We happen to be one of those channels. Andrea doesn't choose to turn off her comments. We love comments. This is why that I think it's a really good platform. It used to be a really good platform because you used to get a lot of comments and you could answer and you can talk and participate in discussions and such. And it's just not really there anymore. They direct their attacks at certain channels manually, and ours has been one of them. So we're trying to move away as much as possible, and we have been saying it is happening. So if you want to do YouTube and you want to succeed, you have to have an incredible mental capacity, and you have to also get somewhat lucky in that sense. When we first joined YouTube, when Andrea first started going into the family vlogs, we didn't know that families were getting hurt as it was, and are going to get this much pain over the years. We started noticing that in 2016 when changes happened, and the company's response to Andrea was nothing is happening. And then a while after, there was the adpocalypse and a lot of other things as well. And a very bad and inopportune time for us to get into family vlogging and kind of boost the channel through that. And as you can tell behind me, we're still working on editing videos, on editing in general, uploading. That's what we have going on. Okay, gonna have to dismantle that. Already got this wheel out, that wheel out, and then I'll have to put that in the car. Let's go. So it has rained around here, but hopefully not too much to where it's really disturbing. I want to try to go easy on myself, probably 15 to 20 miles, 10 if I'm really feeling bad. But for the most part, I think I'll do well. So I'll see you after the ride. All right, I'm done. I can't see anything. It's completely dark right now. It's 9:05, and it's time to go home. All right, here we go. And I'm home. So I ended up riding for 20 miles, just as always, but 12 miles per hour. My usual was 14 and a half, 13 when I wasn't really feeling it. but the first time for me at 12, and that was a pretty comfortable ride. The only thing sore really is basically my my bottom part, my butt, my glutes, my hamstrings, a little bit, mainly my quads. But it was a pretty good ride. It takes 3 hours overall. You can't escape it either. It's like a predicted 3-hour ride because it takes us about 45 to 55 minutes to get to town where the trailhead is, and then the ride itself is usually about an hour and 20 to an hour and 20 to an hour and 40 minutes. And after that, it's the same amount of time to get back. And I had to get gas in case we go somewhere tomorrow if it doesn't rain. So, have a good night. Thank you for watching, and I hope Andrea will put this in the community so you guys can share your thoughts about this video. This is kind of like how Andrea used to edit videos and put videos up on YouTube. It's been a while since we've done voiceover and vlogs, so let me know.
It is so thick. I'm really hoping that I don't lose my hair again. Right now it is so thick. I've been using all kinds of stuff, shampoo, conditioner, some leave-in stuff to make my hair grow, and it is thick. So I'm thankful for that. It's short. It's way shorter. Right now I have a mugwort mask on and fixing to relax. I edited 2 videos today, feeling good about that. And oh, I did a blog post. It is an enormous blog post. I'm not finished with it yet. I'm trying to finish it up. It'll probably be out in 2 days. Blog posts really do take a lot of time, but I kind of like doing them. So I will see you later. I know my hair is
The
messed
blog
up,
post
but
is at FoolyLiving.com, by
Yes.
the way. There will be a link in the description of the video.
yeah, so you can go check it out. FoolyLiving.com.
Good night.
Good night.
I love killing the wither, but the weather I hate.
Here she comes. She's ready to go. Her name is...
Abigail.
He's ready to go. What's your name?
Rafael. I like you how you're pretty, but not what you do. Hello, my name is Abigail and I'm 3.